teachers, well, I don't know, like I said, I don't know what's going on, I don't have all the details except what I was told about today.
Okay.
I'm,
I will have to check the audio regarding the entire conversation. I
Well,
also
let's
said someone
check-
needs to
let's
talk
look-
to her. I will check it myself.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
that-
getting into this tit for tat with you. If you
It's-
want to send me home, I will consider this another act of retaliation from all of you, is what I'll consider it.
I'm
Just
not
so you know.
retaliating against anything, I'm trying to keep you safe, as I've said the first time
You
we
could-
met, and I'm trying to keep the students safe. I'm being told that you made a threatening statement, and that was it. So,
Okay, I will check the audio.
yeah, but if you do that, then you can go and erase it and say it's not there. If you have audio to check, let's listen to it, it's gotta be within the first 15 minutes of class.
At this point, I have nothing to lose at this point. Chopping
I
it,
guess my question is, why are you taping the audio?
I'm allowed to, first I was allowed to video, then
Okay,
that was
I didn't
taken
know.
from me.
Yeah, no,
I know.
the students in the class are allowed to audio
Okay, I didn't know that.
audio the class, but this
Okay.
is study guide.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So whatever I said, the pattern that's been happening, there was no doubt that somebody would go and repeat whatever I said. There was no threat. I'm not that stupid, and there has been a lot going on. Just me even saying one little thing, somebody will get up and run down and tell Sarah or Rebecca something. So there is, the class for some reason has a problem with me. For whatever the different events that have happened, they're not aware of all the things that Sarah and I have had going on. So, I wasn't going to file the other papers after the conversation with Mr. Bryant. But I have no choice at this point. There is just no, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I just don't get it.
Neither do I.
I mean, it's even in the email about her throwing the vagina at me, and no one's even done anything about that.
What email? Again, I have no idea what you're talking about. Honestly, I am not in the loop. I told you, I've been taken out of this.
One of the problems I had with her being inappropriate and unprofessional was one day in lab, she tossed one of the realistic, anatomically correct vaginas at me. Did she tell you I came in and found her with her face in somebody's fucking crotch? Huh? Did she tell you that? In the last month, walking into an office, find her under a desk with her face buried in someone's crotch? It is just never ending.
Again, I don't know what you're talking about. James, I have been taken out of this loop. Again.
Well, it's the board of the Department of Education has reference to it, and so does I believe PEG. So it's all about James. James makes one little thing. Let's suspend him. Let's send him home. But everyone else, you know, she can allow me to die when I was passing out, but yet the white people she will drive to the emergency room. There's a pattern here.
What are you talking about passing out?
Right here, when the conversation I had with you and Peg, one of the concerns I had that she was willing to let me continually pass out and drive home, and I had to beg her for some medical intervention. But when somebody had a chest pain or
This
some,
is news to me, I'm sorry.
well, you were in the conversation with Peg and I.
I honestly don't remember, I swear to you.
One of the
I
concerns of-
don't remember this detail. I don't remember it in the way that you're just
Okay.
saying it to me. So,
It was one of my, just saying her depraved indifference is one of the concerns that I had. So there's a lot going on. She has left a trail beyond. And mysteriously, some of the students I talked about the vagina thing have amnesia now. So, explain that.
so who is the male involved here? With
The male?
Face and crotch? James, if you're gonna make an accusation, it's gotta be a complete one.
Jason. I was trying to keep his name out of it because I considered him somewhat of an innocent in this. Because throughout the first so many months, she would leave class for god-awful amounts of times to go in there and flirt with him constantly. Or call him into the class to flirt with him and say the most inappropriate things.
Like?
I don't know, I'll have to check the audio. There's hundreds of hours of audio that I have to go through for the 30 to 50 page report that I'm gonna be sending, but I'm gonna have to shorten it now. Or did she tell you, like, the thing about why they stopped me from videotaping? Because of her 5 minute and 20-second rant?
James, that I am aware of, and
Yeah.
only from this, I told you in there. I had no idea that you deleted 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Nobody informed me of any of that, and the only reason that I asked you to please stop videotaping was
Mhm.
simply because it was put up on Facebook. And I have a problem with the potential problems with Facebook, and that it was simply and only an act of protection for my staff and for the students.
Do you remember they gave me permission to put it on Facebook?
No, I was
Okay.
never told that.
See, I'm pretty sure that's actually recorded also, the conversation.
That may have
giving
been,
me-
but I was never told
Well,
that.
Okay, I'm